Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Mad Scientist from Captain Lips Customs. This is going to be an update and like a how-to video all wrapped up into one. But the motor's wired. Um, but using these wires, I couldn't put the caps back on, so that just kind of killed that idea. There's the front of the motor. And there was another thing that I said I was going to do, but I couldn't do it because this bar's in the way. Right here, I can't drill that hole in there for that fire line, but we'll figure something out for that. No big deal, you know. I never built one of these kits, so I don't know. This is like trial and error, just like all model building. And I said I was going to use these computer parts here for my my fire extinguisher bottles, but they wasn't like totally round, you know. It wasn't a tight fit like that. See how tight that fit is? It doesn't actually look better. I'll put this, let me turn this car upside down. Let's see. And I'm going to show you guys how I made those straps. And this belt, that's nothing but a, well, my motors don't run. I kindly cut those out of, actually a bike inner tube. It's a 20-inch bike inner tube. I'm going to show you how I do that too. So, let me put you on my, well, then here, since the wires was in the way, for this blowback tube, I had to take some shrink wrap tubing and the solder was at 62 thousandths, and right in here is the solder to give me my bend so it stays. But yep, that's how that came out. And I'll show you how I did those straps and how I do my belts if the motor ain't gonna run. Let me see, that's my camera stand. Just in case you guys wanted to know, that's my camera stand. Let me face you guys around here. See, you guys can already see that I already cut this for that car. What you do, you just mark your line how fat you want the belt. And you just lay your ruler kind of like where you know how fat you want your belt. Take your hobby knife and just go down it like this. Well, that's okay. You can live with that. This is just to show you guys how I do my belts, which this end's a little bit off. So what I would do, I would cut this. This end's a little bit off. I'll cut this, which still would give me plenty to wrap around any pulley system. And what I do is I wrap it around the pulleys, find out how big the belt has to be, and then I would take these ends, dip them in crazy glue, and then put them together like this, and just hold them together until it finally glues together. and then I'll just wrap it around my pulleys. Now, for those straps, I took, this is electronical wire. It's at 32 thousandths, so it's 0.032. See, then I gotta make another one. What I'll do is I'll cut, see how crooked that is, I'll just cut that off, because I want it pretty straight. And it's gonna get longer as I do this anyways. And I just take this brass tubing, make sure there's no marks on it, because it will make the impression in the lead. And I just go back like this. And what this is doing is flattening out both sides as I do this. See, this is going to come out because it's raised up, but it's fine. And then I'll just do this, back this way. This is a way of making like straps if you want to make straps for like tanks or something. And that's how I make those straps. Which, this needs to be a little bit thinner. You can even do it with, like if you want a thicker strap, you can do it with the 62 thousandths. Like if you're doing a semi, do the same thing. And you just keep going until you get it the thickness you want it. Which just don't really have to be this big. Yeah, see, once I get it to the thickness I want it, see that end's bad, I'll snip that end off. And I'll snip it here, which this should give me more than enough. And then I'll take this copper tubing. Well, I don't think it's this one. I think there's another one running around here somewhere. And I'll just bend it around it. And then I'll just add it to the tank. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching and subscribing. And if I come up with anything else, guys, I'll let you guys know. So, have a good weekend. Keep building. Bye.